I'm making this video today for my daughters at the Heroines Pitch International, the ones striving to break barriers and build futures. My young queens in the making. I want to remind you of the power that already lives inside of you. You are daughters of a rich nation, daughters of a rich land, a continent filled with brilliance, resilience, and so much untapped potential. And yet I know that as young African girls, society sometimes puts you into a limited space, telling you where you can go, what you can do, and how much you can dream. But I'm here to tell you, you are limitless. So you've got to own your voice. You have to own your space. Wangari Maathai, the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize, once said, "The higher up you go, the fewer women there are there." But that should not discourage you. Instead, it should inspire you to keep climbing. No matter where you are, whether you're in school, whether you're in business, or in leadership, never let yourself shrink to fit into spaces that were not designed for you. Instead, create your own space. Speak up. Take up room. Ask questions. Challenge the norms that say women should stay in the background. Why should women stay in the background? And I know some of us may come from homes where we're expected to have to not ask questions, to have to not push ourselves to be the best we can be. We're expected to just study, finish, and then become somebody's wife, and then leave all your dreams behind. But I tell you, my young girls, my young queens, always remember your dream. In everything you do, in every endeavor you take in life, never let your dreams go. Because at the end of the day, you know what happens when people are on their deathbed? They regret all the times they didn't take the actions that they so badly wanted to take. But you, my young queens, you are already standing up and saying, "I want change." And it's not always going to be easy, because society has a lot of noise, and they will try to make you second guess yourself, make you feel like you can't do it because they have their own limited views of what they can do, and they place that on you. But you have to always remember your why, where you want to go. And most importantly, remember God. Because without God, it is going to be tough. God is the one that gets us through. Break those chains. The chains of cultural limitations. You don't have to be bound by them. This is your life. And you have to be unapologetic about it. I'm not telling you to go and be rude. There are ways to be firm and put your word across without being rude. So the Bible tells us to honor our elders. So we have to be respectful, but we have to be firm and know what we want, and voice what we want, and voice what we need, but in a peaceful way, because I'm a peace ambassador. So I'm not going to tell you go out and wreak havoc somewhere, no. But I know that you can be firm and still be very respectful. You are young girls after all, so we've got to look after you and your best interests. No matter where you are, you can be fully in your power. So go and break those chains. Yes, the tradition is important, but it should never be a prison. Did you know that in many African cultures, women were once leaders, warriors, and business owners? Queen Zinga of Angola led her people with wisdom and strength. Today, women like Foloronshu Alakija, a billionaire businesswoman from Nigeria, and Bethlehem Tilahun Alemu, the Ethiopian entrepreneur behind Soul Rebels. They are proving that African women can be a powerhouse in business, and so can you. And you are at such a great space to start because you're still so young. There's still so much potential. And with the right guidance, with the right mentoring and coaching, oh, you can break any barrier and you will know no glass ceiling. Let me tell you this, you will know no glass ceiling because you can be whatever you want to be. But you got to put in the work. You've got to close your eyes to the naysayers. Your eyes, close your ears to the naysayers. And there will be many, but you have to remember, stay focused on your goals, on your dreams. Always remember your dreams. Life can have changes here and there. You might move home and things change. You move school, you might get married, but you have to always remember your why, your dream. What makes you buzz? What makes you get up in the morning? What is it that you could do even if you were not getting paid? Of course, we want you to get paid, but to know your purpose is to first discover what is it that I'm willing to do regardless of whether I get paid or not. And in that lies your purpose. And that's where you should focus on. Your culture should not limit you, not at all. We've seen many people go against the odds and succeed. See, the thing that happens is there's a crab mentality. A lot of people from a certain culture that only know things to be done a certain way, and now there's somebody who dares to dream different and wants to do something else and wants to come out of that. The rest will say, whoa, hold up, where are you going? Come back here. So it's going to be tough, but remove yourself from the situation, remove yourself from those people. You can do it. Take the values of hard work, resilience and wisdom and apply them to your dreams. But where there are values in your culture that do not serve you or your dreams or where you want to go, you can let them go, but carry the ones that teach you something that will take you to your destination. And remember, education and innovation are your superpowers. They say desperation is the mother of invention. No, it's necessity is the mother of inventions. Where you see you need something and you cannot find it, you've got to make it. That is already a sign, a nudge that you should work on that. So look at Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women in the world. She said education is the key to unlocking the world. It is a passport to freedom. So read many books and don't just be a reader, but apply what you read. Take the ones you feel really work for you. You know, there is always a book for every situation. Nothing new is there is nothing new under the sun. There is always a book that fits your situation. Find them, read, 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 and read some more. Do some research. Delve into the very area that you want to work in. Get to know it inside out. And then you're on a pedestal. You know, most of the world don't read. So if you read even just 10 pages a day, you're already above most people in the world. Above about 80% of the people around the world. So just take some time. 10 pages of a book in a day is not that many. So you can do it. You really can. So no matter how many obstacles you face, seek knowledge. Even the Bible tells us that. Seek knowledge. Seek wisdom. Read, learn new skills, and use technology to your advantage. We're living in a digital age, and technology is advancing much more rapidly than ever before. And you have to stay in the know, otherwise you will be left behind. Stay in the know, ride the wave of the new technology. When society is changing, ride with that wave. How can you use that to your advantage? But never leave God out of it. I will keep on stressing on that one. Never leave God out of it. But if they say you can't start a business, learn digital marketing and build an online empire. If they say you shouldn't study science, become the best doctor, the best engineer, or the best researcher the world has ever seen. Prove it to yourself. Not for other people, but for yourself. If somebody says you can't do this, well, I want to do it. So let's see if you can stop me. You have got to own your future yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's you that will be held accountable. When all is said and done, and God says to you, what did you do with the gifts that I gave you, the talents and the skills that I gave you? What are you going to say then? So remember, you're always held accountable, even when you don't know it. Remember, you are always influencing somebody, even if you don't know it. Somebody is always watching. If you think just sitting at home, doing nothing with yourself is not influencing anybody, it's a lie. Somebody's watching. Somebody's saying, oh, Auntie so-and-so just sits at home. Oh, she's okay. Maybe I'll do that. But is it okay though? That's what you're going to think. So how do you want to influence people? How do you want to be known? And the really good thing that I always say is we are the new ancestors. How do we want to be remembered? Act accordingly. Build a sisterhood of support. Remember that women are important. You can have as many friends as you want, male friends or whatever, but you need your sisterhood. Don't walk the journey alone. Look around you, your sisters, your friends, your mentors. They're all there to uplift you. Even the Bible says you must have many mentors. Many mentors. Not one, not two, not three, but many. So look for the right people who can mentor you, who can coach you. Who do you see as inspiration? Who do you see has the knowledge to really help you get to where you're trying to get to? If you want to build an aeroplane, you're not going to ask somebody who cleans toilets for a living, how do I build the aeroplane? How are they going to help you? You've got to find the right people, the ones who have the knowledge, the experience and the skills, and then they can mentor you So think, where do I want to be? Why do I look up to this person? What are their qualities, their values? This is how you pick your mentors and the people that you want to surround yourself with. They say you are just like the 5 people in your circle. So then you will be the 6th. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. So make sure you pick the right people to be around. The most successful women support one another, not to compete against each other, but to uplift each other. And we have to be doing the same every day. Think, who can I uplift today? Or I really need some upliftment right now. I'm feeling a bit down. Who can I call? And then call the right people. Those people that bring life into your soul. Those people that uplift you and make you understand that you can be much more. Make you understand that they are there for you. If you speak to somebody and then you feel drained after that, suddenly your morale is down, that person is not the one you should be going to. But you've got to take action now. Start now. No matter where you are, even if you think, I need funds, I don't have the funds right now, you can still take action. Start small. Small, gradual steps get you there. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, just drag yourself. Drag yourself. You can do it. But you've got to keep moving. Your dreams will not wait. So you've got to start today. Start small. You want to be an entrepreneur? Solve a problem in your community and turn it into a business. You want to be a leader? Speak up and take on responsibility. Nelson Mandela once said to us, it always seems impossible until it's done. And my dear daughters, you can do it. So as you step out today or tomorrow, never leave it for tomorrow, today, as you step out today, walk with your head held high and know that you are not just the future. You are the present, and the world is waiting for your greatness. So go forth and build, lead, and succeed. This is Leticia Moshwe. I am a serial entrepreneur, a woman of God, a chaplain, a business owner, inspirational, motivational speaker, and I deliver this message to you for Heroines International Pitch. May the Lord bless you. May He shine His face upon you. And may you be the best that you can ever be. Thank you.